Anderson. Brought back Lucas Giolito. We traded for Zach Duke. Picked up Seth Maness in the Rule 5 draft. Signed practically half our team. Traded for Tony Kemp. Signed Mike Trumbo. Picked him up in the Rule 5 draft. Re-signed Matt Dendecker, although he's only going to be playing in left field on days when we're in American League Park. Unless I'll probably just start Cameron Mason. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. I also signed David Freese. Because, well, I love David Freese. But that's normally how our lineup's going to go. But the funny thing about the offseason was probably this one. I signed Steven Strasburg to a 15-year deal. So, yeah. He's never leaving. And that's for sure. And Seth Maness, I just moved him over to closing pitcher because, well, I wanted him to close for me. Yeah. Into the first game at the Tigers. Game 1. Last year we went 95 and 67, and they went 82 and 80 and 82. So they were 2 games under 500. They definitely did not make the playoffs. And let's just get into this game. Alright, so we're going to be at America. Open to 2001. Let's quick counts on. Let's do part. Alright, let me go with Scherzer, I guess. I'll just. I'll just have it be like this. Maybe have a report out 6 and single time at 7. That seems like a good idea. Alright. Omar Infante. I got a decent team. I don't understand why they didn't make it. I tried to get Edwin Encarnacion, but for some reason just kept going on. Let the presentation take over.
Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Nationals and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Harros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next.
Oh, I also traded away Ryan Zimmerman and Jason Ruth. And a couple other people nobody cares about.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Detroit Tigers.
Yeah, we all do. Last year we went to the playoffs and lost to the Giants in 5. I played the first game.
Quickly now, we'll look at the 2 men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, Matt, this team has elite speed, so all you have to do is keep
Yeah,
the
that's
ball on
true.
the
We did
ground,
get a lot of
focus on
speed.
hitting line drives, and play small ball.
Jordan Zimmerman gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember last year he had an ERA under 4. Very solid, very dependable.
All right, let's get you over to your real presentation team. This guy. All right, so this season I'm expecting to make the playoffs.
And with that, let's
and
take a look
farther
at the
than
defense
first
for
round.
the Detroit
In the division
Tigers.
round, I hope I can
It's
make it
brought
to the
to us
championship
by
round, too.
Majestic.
Last
Eric,
year
what do we need to
was
know?
A good
Well,
year,
guys,
just we
remember,
didn't really
this
get that
manager
far.
has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts
All
this
right,
game.
Ben Revere had 51 saves
Stepping
last year.
in, Ben Revere, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Calling
Why
for
did I
it,
swing with that?
Upton.
That was garbage.
One down.
Who cares? It's opening day.
With a guy like this up there leading off, you say, hey,
Tony
if you want to hit fly balls, you can do it all afternoon. His game's built largely on speed, and you can leg out a grounder to short, but you can't leg out a fly ball.
Yeah, true that. Can't leg out a ground.
In now, Tony Kemp. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty.
We
One
traded
man
for
out.
this guy over the offseason. I think it's freaking spring. But we traded him in Mickey.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Goes is under it.
That's better.
And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
And this is a situation where you've got back-to-back flyouts from two guys who really need to start hitting the ball on the ground. That speed isn't doing you any good when you're hitting lazy fly balls.
Yeah, true that.
Bryce
This guy
Harper
didn't win the
gets his
MVP
first
because
opportunity now in the
freaking-
top of the first with nobody
What's
on.
his face almost hit 50.
Zimmerman's ready. Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Yeah,
And a
try to hit him.
fastball down low as that one just about got away from him.
Well, we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And one thing that I'm going to focus on this offseason is keeping this guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Yeah.
Top of the first just underway here in Motown.
It's either that or I'm trading for John Carlo. It'd be a pretty fair trade, but
Still 2-2.
I don't know.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Goes going back. Still going back. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall.
That's a triple.
Around second. He'll try for third, and he'll make it into third here with a 2-out triple.
Well, this is as tough a play as a center fielder has to make. The
Designated
ball's
hitter,
over his head, and
Mark
he nearly pulls it in as you see him jump for it, but it winds up off the wall. By the time he's able to find the baseball,
Also
there's
traded,
no way to prevent this from becoming a triple.
Somebody to the Mets. and I
Mark
got Nolan
Trumbo
and
will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the
It's the
DH
first
here
game
in
of the
this one.
season.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No damage done after the 2-out triple. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you're not going to see too many guys in that lineup with their eyes too big thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just going to hit it out there into that wind. Stay focused, but if you get something up in the zone, drill it.
Max Scherzer is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Old National pitcher,
guys,
old
he was very
Tiger.
effective last year. As a starting pitcher, he had an ERA under 3. When you do that, you're keeping your ball club in the game, giving them a chance to win every time out.
With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we've got a gold glover behind the plate. How that helps the ball club, you can throw balls in the dirt as a pitcher, cuts down the running game, really impacts the game defensively.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
And
if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Hit down the third base line. And a rather easy first out.
Batting second, left fielder, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton digs in here for his first appearance. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Kemp is right there. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman,
Miguel Cabrera gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit.
No.
After 1, no score.
But nobody cares.
Anthony makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. Zimmerman gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time. Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. High in the air out to center field. Goes. Moves over.
Anyway.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Look at Singleton now.
John Singleton is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and 1 away. No score here as we play inning number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Goes shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maben. A runner on first with 2 away.
Stay.
Now a swing, and how about
Why
this?
do I swing
A third straight fly ball out to center. Goes, is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. J.D. Martinez will stand in. He took home a Silver Slugger Award for American League outfielders a year ago. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Hit hard up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. Talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 6.
Nick Castellanos settles into the box for his first chance. Again down to second.
Yeah. I was knowing if anybody's going to go on that one or not.
Bottom of the second here with no score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
And now the slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
All right,
Anthony goes. Set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Fastball called strike, 1 and 2.
Now you can't look for a specific.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
It's not even 8. I'm already tired.
The shot there at the Motor City in Windsor, Ontario, just across the river as we welcome you back to Comerica Park. Trey Turner steps in here to start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Ben Revere will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Zimmerman comes set. Here it is on 3-1. But a great diving catch, and this could be a double play.
Wow, that's just a great play right there. Let's put the ISO on him out there at second base. You see the first step quickness. No wasted movement whatsoever. Then he's completely airborne as he takes away a certain base hit.
Into the box, Tony Kemp taken for strike 3, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Ian Kinsler will be the one to get things started when we come back. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. And there indeed is Ian Kinsler. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. A swinging bunt to the mound. And reined in 1 away.
Boom.
Yeah, that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Into the box now, Omar Infante. 1 and 2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Yeah.
Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Hey, if you came here to see offense in this ballgame, sit back and relax just a little bit. Both of these pitchers are absolutely dueling it out right now.
Yeah, I'm way better at pitching than I am at hitting, so you can expect to see that on this channel.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1 and 2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Good
Down
play.
in order go the Tigers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Harper trombone
Bryce Harper will stand in now, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Zimmerman looks in, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. This is pulled into right. Martinez is there, 1 away.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged down, and that's just a tough break.
Stepping in now, Mark Trumbo. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kinsler. Throw gets him 2 down.
Third baseman, number 6.
Anthony Rendon will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1 and 2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that play.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. More to come. Justin Upton is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Yeah, and he just tried to crush that pitch.
A little low. It's 2-2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. Both guys pretty close. Top speeds of 95 and 94. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it.
Yeah, that probably wasn't the smartest play ever, but
J.D. Martinez is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt.
Yes!
Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the fourth. And that'll bring in Jared Saltalamacchia. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Inside change up this time.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. More open. Jonathan Lucroy heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Don't know.
All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. Then maybe your offense can go from there.
Yeah, this one looked like one of EK's 4 irons. He just kind of shanks this thing right down the right field line.
Nobody cares about
to drop it just inside the chalk line, and that's a thing of beauty.
John Singleton is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is hit high and deep out to left. Upton going back. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Well, we're still looking for that first run of the ball game. Thought for a second this might be it, but it just didn't have enough steam behind it.
Got him.
Hey, I give up on that.
I know my job here is to be an analyst and to try and add some insight to what's happening on the field. But folks, words cannot describe how badly he got pulled on that pitch. I'm not even going to try.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
Trey. You candidate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Nationals lead 1. Half still no score. Nick Castellanos comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Swinging a hard liner to short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Nobody cares.
Scherzer comes set, trying to work it full on 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Ian Kinsler will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far. So this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now batting,
Omar Infante is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Hit in the air to left field. Maben is there. 2 down.
The shortstop, number 1.
Jose Iglesias digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around third and being waved on home. In to score, the runner from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Justin Upton will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on it.
Oh, and he misses it.
Oh, this one really hurts. You don't mind seeing this quite as much as the base is empty. This one's going to cost him a run.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera. And a little self-preservation down at first as he... Ben Revere will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters.
Iglesias on the slide. The throw.
How do you not beat that?
Oh, love it.
Now batting,
Tony
Whatever.
will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
At least score a run, guys. Come on, at least just 1. It's the least you can do.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and they'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, and he's there just before the tag. No runs, 5 hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And they've got him hung up out there between
Freaking
second and
stupid.
third. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third.
I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore.
J.D. Martinez will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th. To 2-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Well, he is definitely doing his part out there. You see his line so far. He's keeping his guys in the ball game. He's just not getting any help offensively.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the 2nd out of the inning.
the third baseman, number 9.
Nick Castellanos will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Good battle. Count remains full. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Hot shot toward third. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Center fielder, number 12.
Anthony goes. Digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. And the throw from shallow right in time at first, and the inning will come to an end. Tigers leave 1, but they're... Mark Trumbo will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Anthony Rendon.
1 out, nobody on. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Rendon on his way to second, and he will check in with his first extra base hit of the year. It's a double.
Now batting,
Jonathan Lucroy will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this would be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
first baseman number 21.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, John Singleton. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only one.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero.
And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Left fielder.
Now here comes the Tigers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. Alex Wilson will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the seventh. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Yay.
Shortstop.
So stepping in, Trey Turner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman. Ben Revere will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much to his...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Yeah, well.
Ian will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first two plate appearances. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Able to protect the plate with two strikes, and he'll see another one. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you
Let's go. Get that ball, get that ball, get that ball, get that ball.
Yes! Revere has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down. Omar Infante will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Scherzer's ready, looking to put him away here on a ball and two strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count now, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. We've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
There to take it in now is Singleton, and that's out number 2.
The shortstop, number 1.
Jose Iglesias gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Revere. And that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And it remains a 3-2 ball. Justin Wilson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. All even now, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. A look there at the numbers for our two starters here today. With both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Bryce Harper comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for Washington,
Mark Trumbo stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Out in front of that one may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Cabrera will put this one away, and the inning is over. Justin Upton will start things out when we return. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Tigers lead it 3-2.
Yes, someone's like Duke's coming.
He is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Zach Duke.
I don't want to do that.
And there is Justin Upton now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Right side. And Duke will win the race to the bag to record the out.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Miguel Cabrera digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
One ball. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Drilled to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. J.D. Martinez digs in now after lining out in his last try.
And Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And that is through into right field for a single.
The catcher, number 39.
Jared Saltalamacchia stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left.
And now we face K-Rod.
Coming in now in the 9th to try and finish this one out, the hard-throwing Francisco Rodriguez. Anthony Rendon will be the man trying to start the rally in the 9th against K-Rod.
This just isn't any closer. This is one of the top closers in the game, so good luck.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
That is as close to unhittable as it gets.
Hard liner toward short.
Yay!
Through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Despite the fact that he probably won't score.
These guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Here's the 1-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. A runner at first with no outs here. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly to second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what, thank you very much.
John Singleton comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Yeah.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. Still got that tying run over there at first, but with two away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
One and one, here it comes. And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things
Sorry,
up
Max.
here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
And a good job here to come in and finish this
Almost
one
a double
off.
39. Probably like 1 or 2 more
He's gonna pick
games
up
there.
his first save of the year.
But I think that might be. I don't know. Maybe it might make go like who's available as a
This one
free
definitely
agent.
a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
Nobody cares about
And boys,
Francisco
probably a
Rodriguez.
handful of deserving
Nobody
candidates for our
cares.
top
This
player of
is
the
a
game
national
award. But what do you
franchise
say
now.
we go
They're
ahead and give it to the man who
Tigers
shut the door
franchise.
out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you.
I promise you, I do play this game. Play this game a lot, actually. Hey, look at that. Oh, door. Alright, what else? Strasburg, Duffy, Chapman, Giolito, Dongleson, Kluber, Votto, and Davis. Dylan Betances. Yeah. Nobody cares about any of it. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going to go to the free agents. So there's C.J. Wilson, Cliff Lee, Rajai Davis, C.J. Wilson, Jimmy Rollins, Will Venable, Alfredo Simon, Galvin Floyd, McNapoli, Jorge De La Rosa, Juan Nicasio, Colby Lewis, Stephen Drew, Juan Uribe, Rich Hill, AJ Ellis, Daniel Murphy, Brian Overton, Felipe Revere, Felipe Pauling, Matt Belisle, Justin Ruggiano, Gregor Pettit, Daniel Nava, Tyler Moore, Marlon Byrd, Daniel Castro, Edwin Jackson, Morinoi Kawasaki, Jeffrey Coeur, Johan Flande, Carlos Beltran. We could go sign Carlos Beltran to a 1-year deal. Have him play left field for us rather than what's his face. Yeah, we're gonna go. We're gonna release this guy. Yes, I'm sure about that. So we're gonna go down to Carlos Beltran. Send him to a 2-year deal. 2 years. One-year deal as an everyday player. I'll sign that contract. When do I hit the field? Carlos Beltran, yay! But see, this is going to be waiting for him to develop, and possibly these two to develop. But truthfully, I want Nemo. He's not born in Missouri, by the way. I gotta go change that real fast. Nemo is from, his alma mater is my high school, and that is East High School in Wyoming, which is in the west. Wyoming, yay. We're gonna change your number to 9, because that's what you wear in your life. And that's, so we're just gonna have it be 27 from now. Experience, personality. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that, because that's not really how his stance is, but I'll probably wait till, whatchamacallit, MLB 17 comes out to do that, but, for now, I'm gonna release some people, like this guy, I'm gonna release him, Platoon, I get edit player general, appeals, yeah. Yep. Then Nemo. Hey, what's our 40-man roster looking like? Alright. Carl Stelton's there. Is it over there? The people I don't want on my age, they got there. Yeah, like this guy, I'm gonna remove him from my 40-man roster. Fuck. There's gotta be somebody on the roster to clear up space. I don't understand what he's saying to him. I'm gonna remove future play and move you to MLB. Wearing the number 29. Alright. Next game will be the Brandon Nimmo debut. After we shave that stupid little goatee off. Yeah, we're gonna do that real fast. I don't like that. And we're also gonna change his hair to the back, because that's not really like what his hair is. You know, like full stubble. We're going to change that to blonde. We're gonna just go away. Oh yeah, that's it. Yay! We called up Brendan Nemo. How's my job security? It's good. Yeah, that's my expectation this year is to win the division, and I'm pretty sure if I win the World Series, I'm automatically going to get re-signed. I'm making way more money than I'm spending, I believe. At least on player salary. I'm getting money from being in the postseason last year. Yeah, I'm making more money. Yeah. Making a lot more money. But that's where I'm going to end this episode. I hope you guys have a great week. And I hope that you guys are doing great.